EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that. Coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Down the field, he's got his receiver, Lazard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Again, it's Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
To the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to Hall. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot.
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4, Isaiah Oliver brings them down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They run it once more with Jones. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. On play action, here's McCarthy. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, You better be good on third down.
First down for Aaron. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Jets first down. From the gun, Rodgers. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Rodgers now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to fourth down. Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down. 1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the... Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Again, it'll be Jones. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 10-7. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This one caught by Lazard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 88.
In motion comes Lazard. Play action now with Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8. Another run here with Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
26. 30.
Rodgers on first down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's in! Garrett Wilson! Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And this one is blocked. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
There's nothing harder in sports than being a young rookie starting quarterback. So here you have J.J. McCarthy. We saw him accomplish everything there was to have in Michigan in college, and now he finds himself in the league trying to make the adjustment. But if there's one thing every rookie quarterback would love to have, Mike, it's Justin Jefferson.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Warriors, 70.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Receiver in motion, headed left. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder to their position.
This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Alan Lazard. Touchdown, Jets. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got a man open. It's Sherfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To the back of the end zone, he's got it! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Vikings! Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, Give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
With the score, Jets 30, Vikings 14.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Into space at the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the give, it's Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Inside.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. We'll have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
First and 10.
Hey, Mike.
Here's Rodgers. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pick.
It is brought in the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth for the year. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. A give to Jones, heading right. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. picked off by Isaiah Oliver. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Extra point try now for Zerlock. His kick is good. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A run. It's Jones. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. on play action. Rodgers. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 88.
From the gun, Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And he'll get this up close to a first down, working it to the 33-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That's taken in. Whoa. And he's going to have a Jets first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Get 300. 26.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
30.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets stretch things out even further. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It's a gain of 16 yards. 65, first down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, here's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot.
And he's got another one. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Riker now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Now an opening past the 30.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion comes Lazard. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Lazard. He's inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Jets. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll put Addison in motion. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's into the hands of Akers.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Play action now with Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They put Adams in motion. On 3rd down, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
26.
Fourth down, Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to have the Jets first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Throwing, Rodgers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go! Go!
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from London.